Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my reading journal setup for 2026. I'm really excited about this. I did start a reading journal in 2025, but it didn't go so well. But this is the journal I have that I'm going to be using. The focus is being really weird today on my camera. But yeah, it's by Yop and Tom, and I've used these stickers that are from the works to decorate it. I just think it looks really pretty. And yeah, I'm happy with how I've decorated it, so I cannot wait to get started. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to do my 2026 reading journal setup. Okay, so I'm doing a voiceover for this because me and my partner share an office and he likes to play his videos out loud, so I was like, I'll just do a voiceover. So for my beginning page for this journal, I wanted it to be very like scrapbooky because I've seen like a lot of different reading journals for inspiration and stuff, so I just used like some scrap bits of an old book that I haven't been using, and used some washi tapes, and then I did these little like I drew 2026 on like these scrap bits of brown paper, and I just think it looks really rustic, and this is just like the sort of style that I liked for the start of my reading journal. And then I just went over and like added some little drawings and stuff because there was quite a lot of open space, so I was like, I'm just gonna add some little leaves and vines to make it a lot nicer, and just to include more of the open space. So the next page is my library page, but we are going to come back to that because I wanted to do it last because it's very time consuming. So we have my series tracker, which is I got the inspiration from Katie's reading for the spread. So basically I have like in total like 8 series that I'm tracking, but there's probably going to be more added. I think I do actually add another one after filming, because I just keep remembering and I'm like, oh yeah, this series, there's so many series that I plan on reading. Obviously I do not plan to finish them all this year because that would just be a lot, and I think like I do need to focus on some standalone books as well, but main ones that I'm starting is like the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson. I'm rereading, well, I'm hoping to reread the Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments series because I loved those growing up and I just need to reread them, to be honest. And a lot of these are like growing series as well, so we've got the Moonfall series and Wolves of Ruin. So yeah, those will be like continuing series, but I can't wait. So the next page is my monthly favourites page, and I've also put my yearly reading goals next to it, and I've done like a little soot sprite thing just for decoration because I don't really know how to decorate it, and I was like, I'll just put some little soot sprites and some little star candies there and everything. But there's not really a lot to talk about like with this page. I've just put like all the days of the month, and then I'm going to put the book cover of my favourite book for that month, and hopefully I stick to it because I think it will be a really nice spread once it's finished and has all been done. So yeah, I just do like a bit of decorating and stuff. Okay, so now I'm filling out my reading goals. I don't want to go into too much detail on my reading goals because I am going to do like a whole video on it, but I want to try and read 50 books this year. I only read like 21 books last year when I was meant to read 50, but a lot of things happened. Life got in the way. It happens, you know. But I think I can read 50 books, maybe even more this year, who knows. And then I want to try and read 2 classics this year. Well, at least 2 classics. I think I'll probably read more classics than 2, but yeah, because there's a lot of classics I haven't read yet, so I think that'd be good. And then another is read 1 library book a month, which I think would be doable. Yeah, and I want to use my library a lot more, and it will stop me from buying books as well. That's the main thing. I want to read books that are over 1,000 pages. I want to read 2 books that are over 1,000 pages, but I'm reading Brandon Sanderson's books at the moment, and a lot of them are over 1,000 pages long, so I think it will be doable. So this next spread, I've got my anticipated releases, and there's a lot of books I'm excited for. However, a lot of them are the second books to books that I haven't even read. But I'm hoping that I can read the first books of a lot of these. So we've got Fury Bound, which is the second book in the Wolves of Ruin series. And I'm very excited about that. And then Merciful is the Dark, which is the second book after Cruel is the Light. I do have this book and I'm planning to read it because it just sounds very up my street, and I'm very excited about it. So yeah, and then there's also The Ballad of Fallen Dragons, which is the second book in the Moonfall series. So I still need to read When the Moon Hatched even, because I still haven't read it. So that is definitely something I will be doing. So like, I think the first couple of months into the year will be me just starting new series to keep up with them. But yeah, and that's pretty much all I did for the spread. And then of course I added some little vines because it looked a bit boring without anything else on there and just the book covers. So I was like, I'm gonna add some vines just to make it a bit more pretty. So moving on to my 2026 TBR. So obviously this isn't my entire 2026 TBR. This is just like the main ones that I want to focus on. And I've also put like a little prioritized box as well because I wasn't able to print out like every book cover of the books I want to read in 2026. So I put a little prioritized box and I'll be filling it out with like all the other books that I want to prioritize reading this year. And yeah, and then I just drew like a little magical book at the bottom because I didn't really know what else to put, so I just thought I'll just add like a little doodle. And I think it looks really cute and I like how it's turned out, so yeah. So for the first book I put down is A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I've basically given myself a year between the ACOTAR books because everyone like who's read them too quickly has said they regret reading them too quickly. So I'm hoping that I get A Court of Wings and Ruin for my birthday. My birthday's in like a month. So hopefully I'll be able to read that. Diabound I didn't get around to reading last year and I'm so annoyed at myself for it because so many people have said good things about it, so I need to get on that. Light Lark, I've owned the first book since my birthday last year, so I need to get on that. And then of course like I just have some other books that I'm prioritizing, and I want to start reading Game Changer and like Heated Rivalry and stuff like that because of the new series coming out, but none of the paperbacks are available at the moment, and I'm just like, what do I do? So I might just ask them for my birthday. But yeah, and then I just decorated the pages a little bit, just, you know, make it look a bit more interesting. And yeah, then we are going back to the big boy page of the bookshelves. Now, I love doing this spread because it allows me to be a lot more creative. People can put like whatever they want on their bookshelf page, which I really like, and I just like how you can decorate it how you want. You can have whatever kind of window, or you can choose not to have a window and just have a library, and it's just really, really cute. And like, I drew a little cat sleeping on a blanket and stuff, and I really like it. I like how I drew the window and everything, and I just think this page is going to look beautiful when it's finished. So yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm going to leave you guys to the little time lapse of me doing the line art and colouring it in, and then I will see you guys at the end. So after finishing my library page, I just went back and like filled in any gaps that were in my journal and like just redecorated it, because there were a lot of pages that I was like, they're too plain. So I just added like some little scrapbook pages and stuff, and then I went over, and this is just a little flip through of everything. I did have to add some like little details, so like I had to add the cat's facial features because I forgot to do that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything has turned out. I'm very excited to use this journal this year, and I'm hoping it will encourage me to read more books. And yeah, I'm very, very excited. So here at my series tracker, I did add ACOTAR because I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to add the ACOTAR series because I'm hoping to read the 3rd book this year. Whether I read the other books, I don't really know because I am trying to spread them out a bit. But potentially I might start reading Throne of Glass. So that might be something that I look into, and there is space for me to add any series that I want to. But yeah, and then we got my anticipated releases page, which I do like, but I think I will colour in the leaves at a later date. Because looking back now, I'm like, oh, maybe I should have done that. But yeah, that is my bullet journal all done. Okay, so my reading journal is officially finished. I am really hoping to make an effort to actually like properly use it and be consistent with it, because I think that's like one of the things that I didn't get to do last year because I tried and it just didn't work, but I think it was also because I left it very late. However, look how cute my little bookshelf is. This is gonna look so nice when it's all filled in. I don't actually know if I end up reading this many books, but I'm willing to try. But yeah, I'm just really excited to like fill this journal in and stuff, and hopefully if I'm consistent with it, I'll be able to show you guys at the end of the year. So subscribe to hold me accountable and make sure I'm consistent with it, because that will be good encouragement. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.